Let's talk about how to actually glow up in 2024. I do want to note what you look like really shouldn't mean a lot in this world. Who you are as a person means more than your appearance, and how you present yourself to the world really helps people with a lot of confidence. It's really helped me with my confidence in the past year, so I want to give you the tips that I've used to become more confident and glow up. So we're currently in July, which is halfway through the year, so these are the tips that I've done. First is a hair care routine. I know you've probably heard about this a lot, but your hair care routine is so important. Figure out what works for you. For me personally, I wash my hair once a week, which can be a little bit controversial. I've posted a lot about it on social media, and I've gotten a lot of people very confused, like asking, how do you wash your hair once a week? How do you work out if you wash your hair once a week? You must not be working out. I do work out every single day. Well, basically every single day. And I wash my hair once a week and it works for me. But I do think everyone's hair is different, and the texture of your hair, the length of your hair, all of that plays a part in this, in genetics. I'm not a hairdresser, I'm not a dermatologist or whatever. I use really good products and it really works for me. And also, I'm not using much of the products because I'm only doing it once a week for shampoo and conditioner. These are my hair care tips. I double cleanse in the shower. I use a charcoal scrub as my first shampoo. And then my second shampoo, I just use my regular shampoo. And then I go in with a deep conditioner instead of a conditioner. And I do this once a week every Sunday. After the shower, I don't use heat on my hair. I think that is such a big tip, is to stop using heat on your hair. Obviously, everyone's different. I have naturally pretty straight hair. I honestly haven't washed my hair, I think, in 6 days. So tomorrow must be hair wash day. That is why I slicked it back. I don't use heat on my hair. I use heatless curlers, which is a really big tip. Honestly, invest in those. I get them on Amazon and it makes your hair look so good. Your hair just looks very beautiful with it. Unless I'm going to something like an event, why would I curl my hair? Why would I straighten my hair? I really want to keep my hair long and healthy. Using less heat on your hair is a very big tip. Washing it once a week. Also, oiling your mid-lengths to ends. Every single day I take oil, I put it on my mid-lengths to ends. Hair oiling before your shower is so important, which is basically you take a hair oil and you oil your scalp. It's helped with hair growth. It's helped with hair loss. Like, I wear my hair in slick back style, so I get a little bit of like hair loss right here, and it's helped a lot with that. I really recommend hair oiling your scalp. You kind of leave it in for 2 hours and then you wash it out before your shower. Moving on to a skincare routine. I honestly only got into skincare 4 years ago during COVID because, like everybody, I was locked up inside and I was watching a lot of TikTok and I was on Skin Talk. I discovered skin cycling. For me, skin cycling works so well because I feel like I can't really tolerate using retinol every night. So with skin cycling, you do 1 night exfoliant, which I use this one from Paula's Choice, 1 night retinol, and then 2 nights moisturizer. But I just do 1 night moisturizer, so it's a 3-day cycle, and I just rotate between that every single day. And I'm obsessed, and it really works well for my skin. I think, you know, growing up, I had really bad acne, and obviously, like, the last few years, my skin has been pretty good. It's honestly made my skin just super glowy and super nice. Everybody's skin is different. Figuring out if you have oily skin, combination skin, or dry skin, you need to figure that out, I feel like, especially in your 20s, to kind of go forward with your skincare routine. And you really want to be doing your skincare twice a day, morning and night. So let's talk about your morning skincare routine. For me, since I have dry skin, I do not wash my face in the morning with a cleanser. I just rinse it with water. I go in with a vitamin C alternative because I have, you know, acne prone skin and I break out a lot. This one is from Caudalie. And then I go in with an eye cream. You don't need to use eye cream, but I love it and I feel like it really works. And then I go in with a moisturizer, always an SPF. I reapply SPF probably 2 or 3 times throughout the day. You can go to your phone and look at what the UV is at. And I live in Vancouver, Canada, so the UV is never that high. I always like to feel like my skin is protected. Skin cancer, skin damage, and all of that is no joke. And I feel like in 2024, if you're not wearing sunscreen, what are you doing? Moving on to my nighttime skincare routine. I am obsessed with my nighttime skincare routine. I just love skincare. So yeah, like I said, I do skin cycling. Last night I did double cleansing. So it's an oil-based cleanser first, and then you go in with a water-based cleanser. The oil-based cleanser takes off your SPF and your makeup, and then the water-based cleanser actually cleanses your skin. And then I make sure my skin is completely dry to put on retinol. I just put on a pea-size amount, eye cream, and then moisturizer. I love this one from Skin Fix. I've been using it for years, and it is the only moisturizer that I use every single day, morning and night. So your skincare routine is pretty simple, but it will definitely make you glow up. Everyone needs a skincare routine. Everyone gets to choose what kind of workouts they want to do. A lot of people love Pilates, they love yoga, they love lifting weights, people love running, people like biking, walking. You have to decide what you like to do with working out, right? So I've tried everything. I've tried Pilates, I've tried hot yoga, lifting, and I really, really like lifting. And I do hot yoga once a week, and I lift probably 5 days a week, and I do incline walking every day. With that, I feel like it's really helped my mental health and it's changed my body. What you look like in your body doesn't mean everything, obviously, but it's more about your health and how you feel on the inside. Obviously, how you look on the outside will help you feel better on the inside, but I do think it is very important for everybody to work out, whether that is just walking every day, right? You need to be getting in your steps, okay? Like walking for 30 minutes outside, if you do not want to go to the gym, is very important. Just finding out what you like to do for working out and just trying different things. A lot of places have free classes that you can try out if you want to try out Pilates. I know that is very popular right now in the social media world, or yoga, or anything. I fell in love with lifting weights, honestly, from my boyfriend. He introduced me 3 years ago. I love it. And I feel like it's really helped me because I love feeling strong. I think especially as a woman, you know, it's really nice to be lifting weights and feeling really strong and seeing your progress and seeing that like you have muscles growing. But I do think there's like a big misconception. A lot of people think if you're a woman and you lift weights, you will look super bulky and all of that. And honestly, it is pretty impossible to look bulky as a woman unless you start like, you know, taking stuff to look bulky. Lifting weights honestly just makes you feel so strong and gets you like lean and all of that. Working out is very important to mentally, physically glow up. Next, we're going to go into eating healthy, which is so important. Just having a healthy, balanced diet really helps you glow up internally and outwardly. And I'm personally vegan, but it's not something that like I really talk about or preach. I've been vegan for 9 years now. I do think eating a healthy, balanced diet is very important, not necessarily being vegan or being paleo or being any other type of diet. I think just figuring out what's healthy and eating that. In the morning, what are you eating, right? Are you eating sugary cereal, or are you making a smoothie bowl? Are you having avocado toast? I think setting your day up for success in the morning is super important, and having breakfast is the most important meal of the day. I personally like having smoothie bowls, frozen fruit, protein powder, granola, just a bunch of healthy stuff. Eating healthy really glows you up. Okay, because a few years ago, I did not eat that healthy. I was eating out a lot. I was eating candy a lot, but the past 3 years, I've been eating very healthy, and I feel like it's really glowed me up. It's okay to eat junk food once in a while. I'm never going to be that person that's like, you need to be on a diet. You need to eat healthy all the time, but I think it's important to eat healthy, especially if you want to glow up in 2024. We have 6 months left. Eating healthy doesn't necessarily mean eating boring foods. You can eat healthy and eat foods that are fun and exciting to eat a healthy, balanced diet. Next one is something that I thought I should add because it's really changed my life, which is not a really big one, but it actually is a really big one because it's like on your face and it's one of the first things people notice. That is your eyebrows. I really had thin eyebrows growing up because when I was a teenager, I plucked them all off because I thought big eyebrows were ugly or thick eyebrows or whatever. And like, they're not, obviously, because I have thick eyebrows now, but I think your natural eyebrows suit you best, or maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong, but I used to pluck the crap out of my eyebrows and they were so thin. But then one day I decided to grow them out and I have never looked back because I feel like my eyebrows are one of the most complimented things on my face, and now I love them. Either people like them or they hate them and they're like, they are so thick. Like the women get it. The women that get it. But anyways, your eyebrows are very important. So figuring out what eyebrow shape suits you, and sometimes it's just your natural eyebrow shape, or sometimes it's different eyebrow shapes, but usually your natural eyebrow shape will suit you best because what you're naturally born with, I think, will suit you best. This reminds me, okay, going back to the first one, I think your natural hair color usually suits you best. Maybe I'm just like all about this year, I'm like this natural. A lot of celebrities have gone back to their natural hair color. Think of like Hailey Bieber. Most of the time, your natural hair color does suit you best. I think a lot of people, like I have been blonde before, I've had red hair before, I've had black hair. And looking back, I just think this is my natural hair color. It's the same color of my eyebrows. It suits my skin tone. Your natural hair color usually suits you best. And also, if you're bleaching your hair, it's going to be very hard to grow long and healthy hair. So I do recommend maybe just growing out your natural hair. Next, we're going into your oral health, which is super important. Every 6 months, this is just for everyone, whether you have cavities or not, you need to be going to the dentist and getting your teeth cleaned and checked. Most of these tips will be, you know, stuff you can do at home, because I'm all about DIY and like doing everything at home, but you need to be going to the dentist every 6 months and getting your teeth cleaned professionally, and also getting your teeth checked. That is just very important. You can only do so much by yourself. You want to be flossing every single night. You want to be brushing twice a day. If you can, you really want an electric toothbrush, because that will save you a lot of money in the end. Having a manual toothbrush is just not as good as an electric toothbrush, because an electric toothbrush cleans your teeth really well, and you either need like Sonicare, Oral-B, or whatever. I've asked my dentist this because I'm very obsessed with oral health care, and I asked him and I was like, what toothpaste is best? And he's like, any toothpaste sold at the store. Like, he uses Tom's, so any toothpaste is good. I use Sensodyne because I really like it. Take your oral health very seriously. There's like water flossers and all of that if you want to get like fancy, and like if you want to be using mouthwash, but you don't need all of that, but that kind of stuff is cool too. I am sometimes going to bed at like 12 a.m. I should be going to bed at like 10. Lights off, going to sleep. But I get distracted, which isn't good, okay? Keeping your phone out of your room. That will help you glow up, okay? Okay. Prioritizing your sleep, you will really see it in your face. It will give you less dark circles under your eyes. Getting those 8 hours of sleep, especially as women, because I saw a study recently that women need more sleep than men. Apparently, women actually need 9 hours of sleep, but that is just a side note. So really prioritizing your sleep, making it a very important thing in your life, because I think a lot of times we get distracted on social media, and your sleep should be more important than watching TikTok. And I watch TikTok, so yes, this is me and to anybody else. The last step we're going to talk about is makeup. Makeup is a form of self-expression, so I can't really go much into that, telling you what you need to do and all of that, but I personally love like the clean girl aesthetic, minimal makeup. Maybe today I'm wearing more makeup than what I'm talking about. I feel like maybe I wear too much blush. Been seeing a blush trend on TikTok being like, people are blush blind, and I think I might be. I think I've been eyebrow blind, blush blind, all of that. But anyways, think finding out a makeup style that works for you. I really, really love enhancing my natural beauty. I think that's what you'll kind of get from this video and all my videos, figuring out what looks best for you, but just enhancing what you naturally have. That is a very big tip I have. I'm not against plastic surgeries or fillers or any of that, but I do think it's pushed a lot in the media, and I think we really need to be enhancing what we naturally have, and there's ways to do that without going under the knife and getting fillers, especially when you're in your 20s, because 20 to 30 to 40, like, you're still very young. So I think a lot of people are getting procedures done very quickly, which is fine because everyone has the right to do what they want to do. But I do think just enhancing what you naturally have is very important. And maybe that's easier said than done, but that is just my personal opinion. Those are some of my tips to help you glow up in 2024. They're all things that you can really do at home, except for going to the dentist, but that's like every 6 months. Everything else you can basically do at home. Here's to glowing up in 2024 and feeling and looking like our best self. The way you look isn't the only important thing about you, but I do think the way you look really helps with your confidence and how you present yourself in this world. We all want to look nice, feel nice, and I really hope these tips help you. Please let me know down in the comments. Here's to feeling and looking our best in 2024.